Oh, hey guys, what's good, what's happening, and what the frig is going on? Had a hell of a time falling asleep last night, let me tell you. I got this little bit of a sleeping issue where, like, I go to lay down in bed and I end up watching 6 episodes of Stargate. So, Honky the fluffy dog here, okay? This is interesting. This is some interesting science diagnostics that I've discovered. That honking he was just doing, and he was doing on the previous clip, the whole time we were in the Muskokas at the cabin, he did it once. Okay, twice. When he got super excited, he started honking. Since he's been home, he's been honking a lot more. I also noticed since he's been home, the kitty litter's been spread around the floor in the entranceway a lot more. I'm willing to link the two together. He's got sand in his throat, and it's agitating it. They eats cat shit. If you tempt a dog, they're just going to do it. Right? That's the way they are. You leave out food on the table, they're going to eat it. They know they're in trouble. They know they're doing bad, but the reward outweighs the punishment. You know, eating a full freaking pizza and being told bad dog, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm a bad dog, but I got to eat a full freaking pizza. I'm a champion. So I played around in Fusion last night for a bit and had some fun. Well, trying to figure it out. It's complex. That's one hell of a friggin' program. I want to get my hands down on the modeling side of things before I introduce a 3D printer. Only reason being is everybody does it the other way. They buy the 3D printer and then they just go download a bunch of crap and print it off. And then they just got this bunch of plastic crap laying around their house that they're never going to use. But they got the brand new printer, so they feel like they're obligated to print something with it. And I'm going the different approach. I'm actually trying to build my models first. And then I got to thinking of something pretty cool. So as you guys know, the whole reason for getting a 3D printer is I want to make custom baits for fishing. I want to try something more beyond the old Senkos and the old flukes and that. I want to try something that the fish have never seen, because usually if you send something that the fish have never seen and it looks good, they're going to be enticed to bite it. And that's the battle plan in my brain. So I've been doing a lot of research on the whole topic. PLA won't be a problem because people have poured 300 degrees plastisol and it worked. 320 degree plastisol and it worked. So you don't need to bring it right up to 350. Not a big deal. So I was messing around with some stuff in Fusion, just playing around with shapes and trying to get my head wrapped around the whole 3D modeling aspect. And it's going to take a little bit more time, but I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what would be a really cool live stream? Instead of playing a video game like Red Dead Horsey or whatever other game that I might accidentally stumble upon like Scum, what if I ran Fusion and did a live stream with Fusion? Like, let's make a bait with the audience. Designing a complete pourable or injectable mold with the audience. You guys give your input. Everybody votes on a name for it, and then the next video comes out. I shoot it or pour it, depending on what it is, and then we take it fishing. That could be a really cool concept for a live show. I know people out there do this. People do 3D printing live shows where they design it. So, like, I could actually do a video afterwards of it printing, of the head in fast motion, then bring it out to the garage, inject it, do some different color styles on it, some different flavor profiles to really entice the fish, and then shoot it, head out to the lake, sail it out. Obviously, that won't be till May 21st because that's when opener is. There are some fishing available around right now. Some people on Facebook put up a video where they went to Chippewa Creek and they were smashing some small, small trout. Like they were like this big, just little micro trout. But it was a thing. People were doing it. So that's definitely, I could probably go get trout off my list right now. Wouldn't be a keeper, but definitely be a send it back. But if I accidentally did catch Big Mama Brookie or whatever's in season right now, I have no idea. I could totally keep it, bring it home, gut it, and eat it. That'd be pretty sweet. Because trout is friggin' delicious. So I also got to thinking about the editing computer. I was thinking, because I do that from time to time, not very often, but it does kind of happen, that instead of replacing it with something else, or if I was going to replace it with something else, I'd use that as the gaming rig, and then move the gaming rig down here to be the television rig, where I can just mine coins all day long, and when I'm down here watching Netflix or something, I can just use that. That'd be good in the winter too, because it would produce a lot of heat for down here. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Like if I bought a new editing rig, not anytime soon, I'm fine with the way things are right now. What I was thinking was put a 3600, Ryzen 3600 in the current computer, the editing computer, move that over to the gaming desk, and then use that for gaming, and then use the new computer for video editing because she'd be pretty tight. And I could even do the old video card swap, because if I bought a new computer with like a 3060 or 3070, that might as well go in the gaming rig, and then put the 1070 in the editing rig, and away we go. We got ourselves a powerhouse editor. We got ourselves a friggin' awesome video gaming machine. Because like I said, I still want to do some gaming content. Haven't gotten around to it. Lately, my goal is to lose weight and to put on some more muscle. And now I know there was a comment made in the comments a while back that I shouldn't be focusing on trying to build more muscle. I should be focusing on like CrossFit and cycling and getting lean, because women don't like big muscular men, but I don't give a shit what women like. I'm doing this because this is what I want, and that's the way fitness should be approached. Don't design your body for someone else's taste. Design your body for what makes you happy. If you're happy being fat, then be fat. If you're happy being super thin, then be thin. If you're happy with the way you look, don't change a thing. Never change for someone else. Never. Don't change because some stupid magazine has some slim chick with airbrushed abs and freaking boobs that are bigger than her friggin' car she drives. Don't change a thing because somebody else wants you to do that. Change your life because you want to change your life. You know, a lot of the guys that I've trained on weight loss, you know, they're pretty husky men, and they wanted to basically slim down, get some muscle tone for all the wrong reasons, to attract a freaking mate. All they wanted to do was get women. They didn't tell me that at first. They're like, oh man, I'd love to lose some weight and get healthier. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, oh man, the girls are all over me now. This is great. I love this. And I'm just like, okay, what was your real motive? And it was like, oh, I really wanted to find a girlfriend. I've been single for too long, and women don't really like fat guys. And I'm like, yeah, some women do. I know a bunch of women out there that are fairly fit that just go completely friggin' puddle mode for a dad bod. You know what I mean? And that's one thing, like in 2018, when I started working out, when I first bought the original Bowflex, the Gen 1, the one that only had 100 pounds on it. When I first bought that Bowflex, and then I started working out, and then later on I bought the Power Rack, and I got the new Bowflex with the overhand bar and the 300 and some odd pounds of weight on it. No, it's got more than that now, because it's got 3 50-pound bars and then another 25. So is that right? Am I reading that right? No, it's got 410 pounds total if you include both racks on each side, all the power bars. Mind you, it's a Bowflex, so it's not really true poundage. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. What I'm trying to get at is, when I first started lifting and first started seeing like definition showing up, like my pecs didn't look like man boobs, and I actually had a neck, because you guys remember back in 2017 I was a no neck buffalo head. It was pretty bad. I started being inspired. I'm like, this is great. Like, this is actually working. Lifting weights and eating right, and I'm losing fat and I'm gaining muscle. This is cool. This is what I've been wanting to do forever, and I'm finally doing it. But I'm doing it for me. And that's why I was doing it. I wasn't doing it because I was looking for a girlfriend. I wasn't doing it to impress anybody. That wasn't the motive. The motive was, I was sick and tired of mowing my lawn and having to stop 3 times in the backyard to rest my lower spine, because the front weight was putting such damaging stress on my lower back that I couldn't even mow my damn lawn. Even using the riding lawnmower, that made my lower back hurt. Like, that's ridiculous. And my stomach hurt too, because it was so fat. It was like tucking a beach ball between your friggin' pectorals and your knees. It was bullshit. And that's why I tell a lot of, I don't like calling them clients, like associates, because I don't charge people for weight loss advice. They're like, wow, man, you lost all that weight in 1 year. Like, I put a lot back on because, you know, depression, you tend to eat a lot to boost endorphins, and you don't eat a lot of nice foods. Like, I can admit I ate a lot of donuts and cakes and not really fast food. I never went out for McDonald's or anything. It was just store-bought junk food. Like I said, not McDonald's, like donuts and pastries, and not really bread, but just garbage food that I shouldn't have consumed, that literally took me off my track and upset me. And it brought me up to 272 pounds. Now, lately, my biggest dilemma, and I had to talk with Nikki about this. I'm like, listen, don't be bringing potato chips into the house anymore. Like, I don't care if you want to eat them. You do you. Don't bring them into my house, because I got to resist, but man, it's freaking hard. Like, I see Zesty Cheese Doritos, and I just want to run a train on them, because that's like my favorite of all times. Just junk food in general, and I want to indulge. Like, on my birthday at the Muskoka, that's what that was. It was a birthday getaway for me from her. That was my present. And she bought a bunch of cupcakes from her local bakery, and she had one and I slayed 3 because the sugar was so tasty I couldn't resist. I'm not saying I have no willpower. I'm just saying that temptation, like the dog eating cat shit. Temptation, right? The way of my thought, I can burn that off. I'll fast for 3 days and nuke it all. I was lucky when I came back. I weighed in last night and I was 259. I was like, man, I'm going up. I'm not going down. We got to smarten up. And that's what this week's all about. Like yesterday, I didn't eat anything throughout the day. Last night, I put in my workout. I did a chest workout. I got a new program that I'm trying right now. That's what my buddy told me. He's like, give it a try. He goes, especially for this summer when you're biking a lot, because you're not going to want to do leg day, but do it on every Wednesday. So what it is right now, it's Monday, it's chest, shoulders, triceps. Tuesdays, it's back. Shit. No, it's not shit. It's back. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I know it's a back workout, lower back, it's back. I'm going to be targeting the abs as well, and biceps. And then Wednesday, it's a full-on leg day. And then Thursday, you go back on plan 1. Friday, go back on plan 2. Saturday and Sunday is a free-for-all workout if you want. If you have some areas that you want to just target, like shoulders or arms, or shoulders and arms. If you just want to blast the shit out of them, or if you want to hit up another leg day, hit up another leg day. And Sunday is a day of rest where you do not work out. You let your body regenerate from the 6 days of abuse. So that's what I'm going to do. But this here Saturday, I probably won't be able to do an onslaught on myself, because I will be at the Mount Antoine Pride Ski, and there will be no skiing unless people are really skilled and can go down dirt on downhill skis. And if they can do that, then I'm going to get it on tape, because, like I said, accidents are ratings and ratings are likes. Anyway, what time do we have left? Oh, look, it's time for you guys to like and subscribe. Very nice. So just remember, people, if you want to do anything in life, don't do it because someone's making you do it. Don't do it because of any sort of peer pressure. Do it because you want to do it for yourself. See, that's what happened to me in 2019 and 2020. I started doing a lot of stuff for other people, and in turn, I was giving away my own happiness. That's not a good thing, because when you become unhappy, your entire state changes. Everything changes about you. Do things because you want to, because you need to, because it's going to benefit you. Sounds selfish, I know, but honestly, there's a lot of people out there who will do anything in their power to use you or to change you into something you're not, and in the end, it just ain't going to work out. So do stuff because you want to. Like I said, if you're happy being fat, be fat. If you're happy being skinny, be skinny. If you're happy being a muscle-bound muscle dummy, be a muscle-bound muscle dummy. If you're happy being a cyclist that can run a marathon and not break a sweat, then be that. Just do what you got to do to get shit did and feel good about yourself. If you go to bed at night and you're second questioning yourself or second guessing yourself, you're doing something wrong. Figure it out, fix your life, get back on track, and hit it. Holy piss, I didn't expect this friggin' vlog to be a motivational vlog, but it is, so that's a thing. But no, seriously, like I don't want to say a lot of clients. I only have like 3 left. The others have found women and then they decided to eat and Like Netflix and chill literally became Netflix and Domino's. So they put on a lot of the weight. They just completely went off track. They abandoned their gym memberships and don't ever plan on going back because they've acquired their goal, and that was to find a mate. So kudos. But like I say, don't do weight loss, don't do fitness because you're looking to attract someone. Do what you want to do because you want to do it and it's going to bring you happiness. That's the moral of the story. It is what it is. So something else I'm going to have to do is, number one, later on tonight, I'm going to clean out that litter box completely. I'm going to drain all the sand out of it. And then I need to come in here. I'm moving it into the living room because I'm sick and tired of the dog eating it, spreading cat shit all over the entranceway. It's driving me friggin' nuts. Problem is as you can see, I have a lot of shit in here. Like if this couch was gone, which this spring, it's freaking gone. Jesus, what did I kick? Oh, it's a weight. This shit here's all video games. I might just bring this container upstairs and put it in the computer room underneath the desk or something. This chair here is still good. It's just filthy. I need to clean it. It's covered in dust and stuff. And that's my old Nintendo Wii. So whatever. The box for the photo frame. Clean that up. This chair here can stay where it is. But I was thinking about putting her litter box like in here between the couch and the chair. Mind you, she'll end up kicking a bunch over the register. That way it's there. And I can come over here and I can empty it from time to time. And then it's one of those LUP systems. So you remember when we were kids and we had those things in our sandboxes? I don't think kids have them anymore because you can't get them on Xbox or PlayStation. But we had those things in our sandboxes where you scoop up a bunch of dirt or you shovel a bunch of dirt into it and you sift it. And it sifts out all the rocks and all the dirt just goes down to the bottom and you end up with this nice fine sand. Well, the LUP litter box is pretty much the same deal. Sometimes. And I say that because it doesn't always work. You pick it up and all the good sand goes into the next tray and then all the poop and stuff stays in the top tray. Problem is if you have a cat like Scampers that pisses like a friggin' hydraulic hose and just drills her urine through the soil into the friggin' china, then it tends to go and plug the LUP system. So that thing's a piece of shit. What I'm probably going to end up, I don't think I have a pooper scooper anymore because I got rid of it thinking, well, the LUP's going to do a great job. I don't need a pooper scooper anymore. So I might have to go hit up Walmart or the Dollarama and get a pooper scooper. I'd like to get her a better litter box than that piece of shit. But I'm not saying the LUP's a piece of shit, but let me tell you, does not function as advertised. The holes in the bottom are too close together and literally urine gets in there very quickly and it plugs up every single one of the extruding cavities, making it no longer functional. So yeah, it was given to me on a promotion to basically try and, do one of those. We'll give you a free unit and we'll give you some cash. And then you can promote the product and let people know how awesome it is. And I did that. At first it was great. It was awesome. Like when I had it for in the beginning with Scampers, it was mint. It was working awesome. And then I don't know what the heck happened, but it starts plugging up all the time. Like I can go a day. One day I'll lift it up and it works exactly as advertised. All the piss blocks, that's what I call it when the piss collects all the sand and it blocks up. I call them piss blocks. All of the piss blocks were on the top. There was no nonsense on the bottom. Everything was good. Everything was hunky-dory. And then the next day I go to pick it up and nothing's seeping through because every single one of the corridors is full of piss blocks. And I was like, well, frig's sakes, it's like a one-hit wonder. So I'm probably just going to convert it over to a regular litter box for the time being. Get myself a pooper scooper. There is a garbage can in here, I believe, unless I threw it out. I threw it out. I might get a can with a lid or something so I can just take the contents, scoop it into a bag, and then top off the litter as I go. And that way there, we'll be good for cleaning up her litter box. And I want to move it to the living room so Dum Dum doesn't eat it anymore because honestly, I'm thinking that's what's causing him to hack and cough. is the fact that he's consuming cat shit that's covered in kitty litter. I'm pretty sure, like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the consumption of kitty litter is probably not a good idea. I could be wrong. Also, something else that happened was last night after work, I had to go to Bins and Bins to restock on some herbs. One of them was ashwagandha. I wanted to grab some more ashwagandha, and I needed some more L-tyrosine. So I figured, I'll go to Bins and Bins. They close at 6. I get off at 4. It's perfect. And I forgot my mask. But that's okay, because now in Ontario, you don't need masks to go into most places. And now it's completely up to the business owner if they want to enforce a mask policy. But as far as going forward, no mask required and no proof of vaccination required. Which is kind of weird because they spent a lot of money on that QR code stuff. And that kind of sucks. Because that's taxpayers' dollars that were used for something that was literally in place for 2 months and now it's no longer being used. But whatever, it is what it is, right? It's money, you can make more to give to them. But yeah, fun times. So I just found it weird walking around and just seeing everybody with no mask. Like, I walked in there not even thinking, and I see other people with no masks on, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my mask. Oh wait, I don't need it. It's after the 21st. The mandate's over. Woot to the friggin' woot woot. I know for tonight, guys, what do I gotta do? Oh, I need some groceries. I'm running low on food. I was gonna go to Costco, but I don't feel like driving to Sudbury. That's a lot of gas. I still got, what's this? Still got whatever the hell this is. I think this is meatloaf. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, that's an ice pack. You can't eat that. I got some, I don't even know what the heck this is. Some blueberries. That's not really good for supper. Got some sausages. I got some more blueberries. Coffee. Some fish. Another great big hunk of something. We got some chicken and some chicken. I'm thinking what I want to do is I'm going to have my workout tonight at 4 when I get off work. And then I want to go to Food Basics. They got a deal on chicken titties. They're on for like $2 a pound. So I figured I was going to go there and buy a couple packs of those and get some bagged salads or something. This thing I watch on YouTube, it's Randy Santel. He goes by the name Atlas. He's a food eating competition guy. He basically will do stuff like you have 1 hour to consume an 80-ounce steak, 2 baked potatoes, and some garlic bread or some shit. And then he'll eat it and win and get like a t-shirt and stuff. Nikki showed me the channel through TikTok. I found him on YouTube. It's a lot longer episodes on there. A lot of funny jokes and stuff. Him and his girlfriend do it. And you can see as they're putting on weight from eating like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 calories in a single meal and doing this like 3 days back to back over time, they're really starting to pack on the pounds. And then I came across their method for losing weight, and that was one 1,200 calorie meal that was fairly cheap. Now, obviously this is pre-inflation that they're doing this, but I got to thinking, like, if I can get chicken titties, which would be the most expensive part of the meal, would be the skinless, boneless chicken. If I can get that at $2 a pound, get a bunch of those, and then chop them up into pieces and then air fry them or something, and then put them in the fridge cold, and get some bagged salads. Bagged salad is about 400 to 500 calories, and you put about 200 to 300 grams of chicken in with the bagged salad, mix it up, drive it down your face hole. You're getting like some super lean protein and minor carbohydrates. So you're basically running on your body's fat for your energy source for the day. Mix in a couple other protein shakes just to bring up the calories to just over 1,200. Now, obviously, you're not going to build muscle on this this type of a. Well, you can build muscle. Who am I kidding? You're going to have enough protein too anyway. I don't know. There's this myth out there where the only way you can build muscle is by being in a calorie surplus. But it's been proven that you can do it in a calorie deficit. You just got to meet the protein requirements and have enough body fat to use for energy while your system's repairing itself. So as long as you meet those requirements, in theory, you should be able to put on more muscle because muscle is derived from protein. So as long as they say a a half a gram to, say 1 gram per lean body mass. Some people say 1 gram per body mass. So if you're like 200 pounds, you want 200 grams of protein per day. Other people say it doesn't really matter, just consume protein. Like try and get at least 150 grams a day and you should be fine. So seeing how everybody's all over the place, I'm just gonna try an idea for the next couple weeks and see how it turns around on the scale. Now, the other problem I'm having is using the scale, because I know I'm putting on more muscle now. I'm hitting the muscles differently. I'm following Ryan Hunnison's friggin' techniques and it's working. I found a great way to use the Bowflex to blast my rear delts, and it's awesome, and it hurts like hell, and I can only do 20 pounds on it because I obviously have never been targeting my rear delts. So I started doing that workout, and Jesus Murphy, they catch fire so fast. Then you push through the fire, and the pump on them is awesome. So it's kind of like Jeff Cavalier's face pull, just with a Bowflex, sort of. So I'm striking from a different angle. I'm coming back and up. And it just crushes your rear delts, like just annihilates them, lights them on fire, feels great. And like today they feel bigger. So that's the thing I noticed about a lot of my friends who bodybuild is they don't target their back delts, and I don't want shoulders like that because literally it's like the front's bulging, the side's bulging, and the back just falls off. You want your shoulder to be completely capped if you want to do bodybuilding, and that's my plan. So this is working nicely. I'd say it feels good, but it doesn't. It friggin' hurts like hell, and that's when you know it's working. So yeah, pitter patter, have at her. That's my battle plan. So tonight I'm gonna do a grocery run. Probably take you guys along. Maybe we'll film 2 today. Why not? Got nothing better to do. Gonna do a workout. Go get some groceries. Should be pretty awesome. Friday night this week, we're gonna be hitting up karaoke. Haven't done that since pre-COVID. So, oh no, we did it once during COVID. That's right. Last year they opened up around this time, and it was actually no. We went in October. Yeah, I went in October. That's right. Masks were required, so you had. The moment you're sitting at your table or at a pool table, you didn't have to wear a mask, but the moment you got up to go out or anything, you had to put your mask back on. Kind of stupid, but whatever, it is what it is. So that's probably what we're going to be doing on Friday night, but I still have to play with my gaming computer, and I came up with some thoughts and ahs about that, and I'll probably drop those in the next video because that sounds like more of a game plan. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.